are back, and I am Maria.
And I am Ingo. Yeah, today we will discuss the challenges of getting a Schengen visa. With a Schengen visa, you can travel without border controls to 29 different European countries. With my German passport, I never struggled to get a visa or entry permit in Southern Africa or anywhere else in Africa. And I trusted that getting a Schengen visa for a South African citizen would be stress-free, provided we follow the rules. Furthermore, I believe that it will be easier for South Africans to get a visa since they don't go to Europe to ask for asylum. But to my astonishment, it was extremely difficult to get a 3-month tourist visa for Maria. We started the visa application some 4 weeks in advance as recommended. We purchased a return flight ticket, bought health insurance for 3 months, and wrote a letter of invitation stating that I would be responsible for her living expenses, her well-being in Germany, and her safe return to South Africa. They also accepted the non-refundable fees amounting to about €150. The visa application was then submitted by my son, who lives in Johannesburg, and he is an experienced traveler, never experiencing any problems with a Schengen or other visa with his South African passport. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a German passport. Yeah, Maria got an early appointment at the Schengen Visa Agency. They call themselves TLS. Yeah, and now I think you can continue, Maria.
Yes, thank you, Ingo. First, I was surprised that we didn't have to go to German embassy. We had to go to this agent called TLS, who handled all the urgent visas for Europe. The first surprise was that I was attended by a local Zulu woman. I expected a strict German person to interview me. They looked at my papers, took my passport, fingerprint, scanned my face, took biometric picture, and let me sign everything. They also took my money in advance, a whooping 2,800 rand. Then they said, wait a few days, and then we will send the passport to you by courier. We have all the necessary documents. After a week, the passport came back with a covering letter from the German embassy stating visa rejected. I was shocked and angry with this German. The letter stated also that they have reasonable doubt that I might overstay the visa time.
Yeah, I was probably even more angry at my own people than Maria, because I stated in the invitation letter that I would be responsible for her expenses and her well-being and the return to South Africa. They further stated in the rejection letter that Maria has not enough income and she is not rooted enough in South Africa since she has no permanent employment and relies on a state pension. There were now only 2 weeks left until departure. We submitted an appeal straight away and collected more documents. I went to the town hall and signed an official letter of commitment, like this one, with all my income statements and an investment policy. Maria went to her district councillor to ask for a letter of recommendation and an approval letter that her eldest daughter allows her to go for 3 months to Germany. And now, 3 days before departure time, there was still no reply from the consulate. So I decided to send a reminder to the consulate by email. And they replied within minutes, stating, yeah, that she can pick up her visa tomorrow. Now, I just wonder if they would have replied if I didn't have asked. So that was the visa drama, and we advise you guys to submit everything you possibly have at your disposal for a Schengen visa application, especially when you come from Africa or other developing countries.
All true. And yes, guys, always be prepared for all eventuality and always be humble. Don't argue. Never lose your temper. These people follow rules, and the rules are not negotiable like they are often in our countries. When I arrived at the airport in Germany, the custom official checked my passport for a very long time and also asked me for the original document, but they were in my suitcase. I have only pictures of them on my cell phone. I became so nervous that I couldn't even open them on my phone. I was nervous, but always stayed humble. The officer eventually let me through after I promised to do better next time. I was finally free at last when Ingo waited for me at the gate and welcomed me into his house. Yeah. And that was my visa story. Fortunately, it has a happy ending. Our next story will be Christmas time in Germany, which is completely different from Christmas in South Africa. I hope you will join us again.
Yes, and I hope so too. And if you want to get a reminder when the next video is getting uploaded, please subscribe down here and give us a thumbs up. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Yes, bye-bye. And don't forget to subscribe, please.
Okay, ciao.
Yeah.
Are you happy this time?
Yeah.